All right. Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year. All right. So, thank you so much for joining and welcome to our very first coding workshop for this year. So, this is our Code Your Future coding workshop for non coders in partnership with DICT Region 6. All right. So, welcome, everyone. I saw that there are already people who have signed in. All right. So we have, all right. Okay. So for those who just joined us, kindly type in this is for your attendance. Kindly type in your name and the place that you are watching from. All right. And also, if you're already part of our Code Your Future FB community, kindly type it also that I am now part of the Code Your Future FB community. All right. Kumusta? How are you guys? How are you feeling this morning that you are about to code your first program in 40 minutes? Okay. But before that, I would like to ask our participants this morning. So, is this your first time joining this Code Your Future coding workshop? All right. So, if this is your first time, kindly type in one. All right. So, if this is your second time, if you were able to join, if nakasali na kayo ng mga previous um, Code Your Future coding workshop last year, no? Last year sounds like parang matagal na, that was just a month ago. So, if this is your second time, kindly type in 2. If this is your third, kindly type in 3. All right. So we have one. Okay. So we have first timers here. So okay, we have Louie here to 2-1. Ano ba? 2-1. All right. So for our first timers, how are you feeling right now? Um Sige. Oh, we have 3. Galing. All right. Okay, so for our first timers, how are you feeling that you're about to code your first program in 40 minutes? Okay. Gusto ko tong batch na to, very participative. Hopefully ganun din later during our workshop, All right. Okay, so while waiting. Right. So let me give you a brief overview of what Code Your Future is, all right? So basically, Code Your Future, this is an initiative that aims to elevate more Filipinos to become tech professionals through programming education. So I know that one of the reasons why you joined this workshop is that somehow you are interested in learning, no, programming, right? Or baka some of you are interested to become a programmer. As we all know, programmers or tech professionals right now are one of the highest paid profession in the industry or in the country, no? So, through Code Your Future, of course, from being with no experience, okay, whether you're a graduating IT student, a graduating student of a different course, whether you're a non-coder or already a professional and would want to shift a career, no? So this is one of the things that you could do to become a successful tech professionals, all right? So this is what we do. We do online coding trainings, we offer career sessions and virtual career fairs. So we help you become a tech professional, no, through programming education. And let me also highlight the benefits of becoming a tech professional. So one, like what I mentioned earlier, highest salary profession in the industry. Okay? If may mga programmers na dito or at least people in the tech professional, I know you would agree. And of course, second is high demand. There is a high demand of tech professionals, especially in our country right now. Work flexibility, that's the third one. Most of the companies are offering remote work, so that means you can work anytime, anywhere, as long as you have your device and you have an internet connection to communicate with your workmates and colleagues. And lastly is there is no formal education required. So one of the things that are needed to become a tech professional is just the skill, no? The skill that you know how to code, you know how to program, you know how to solve problems, 'di ba? So those are the benefits um of becoming a tech professional. And with that one part of this initiative, we would like to invite you to join the Code Your Future FB community. So I saw that you already typed here na you're already part of our Code Your Future community. But for those who are not yet part, and yun nga, you would like to leverage your, your skills, or you would like to improve your skills in programming, this community is something for you. So you get to connect with fellow Filipinos learning how to code. Of course, connect with career shifters. You can do discussions there, post anything if you'd like to ask anything about, your the career or the profession or anything that involves programming, pwede dun. And of course, get the latest news and upcoming workshops and career sessions. So we have updates there. So please join our Code Your Future FB community. And for this initiative also, we are currently looking for volunteers. So if you have the heart to help, especially in the tech community, so we are calling for volunteers for the Code Your Future. If you're interested, sign up at bit.ly/code your future dash volunteer. That's bit.ly/code your future dash volunteer. All right. So before we proceed with our workshop, no, or the first part of our program, I would like to remind everyone that you please follow the pre-session assignment that was sent to you via email. All right, please follow so that you can also follow later during our workshop. So there was an instruction there that you need to enroll to a certain course in the site. So if you're already enrolled and if you're already on the playground, kindly type in the word enrolled. And if you're having problems, this applies until the end of our workshop. If you have any problems or any issues that you encounter, please feel free to type them in here in the comment section, as our product team is on standby to help you and they will be addressing it later. All right. So once again, kindly type in the word enrolled if you have successfully enrolled in the workshop course. All right. And with that, before we proceed to our workshop, of course, once again, we would like to thank the support of the ICT Region 6. And with that one, we would like to call in Engineer Elmer D. Prudente, the head of the Technical Operations Division, for the welcoming message. Engineer Elmer.
Well, good morning. Morning, ma'am. Isai, good morning.
Good morning, Engineer.
Uh, First of all, I would like to give thanks to our new partner, StackTrek, for inviting us. You know. And of course, the ICT is very much uh, thankful and very much interested to partner with these uh, new collaborators or StackTrek. I would like to give, in behalf of original directors, I would like to give thanks to the men and women, o women na lang dyan sa, ano, sa trip, for having this event, no? This Code Your Future. And I know this is the second time that they have made this event. And because of their success in the first event, they they made they again have this training, no, for our non-coders or sa mga non-coders natin, no. And again, we're very glad from the ICT that nag-partner yung ano sa amin, yung StackTrek. And I would like also to announce that StackTrek uh, had been the winner of our bidding, no, or multi-million coding bootcamp, no, and they will be doing the bootcamp in behalf of the ICT. Now, to our participants. No, thank you for giving interest to this training. This training is very. This is a demand for local and international demand for these skills is very high. No, so as what Ma'am Isay have said, that you can do this in remote areas. No, just you have your gadgets. No, and no education is needed. Only your computer skills. No, and at least uh, you are very techy. No, technology professional yung maabutan nyo dito. You will be a tech professional for programming and education. Now, I would like also to take this opportunity to uh, tell about something in our office. No, I know some of you have not yet known the Department of Information and Communications Technology, the DICT, and we are maybe 6-year-old department of the government because we had been already created last 2016, no? Before President Ninoy stepped down. No? He assigned uh, the departmentship of this Department of Information and Communications Technology, and among the I would like to share to you the mission of our office. No, uh, to provide number one is to provide every Filipino access to vital ICT infrastructure and services. No, and we're providing free Wi-Fi, no, to public places, no, to hospitals, universities, public schools. No, and then we are also mandated to ensure the sustainable growth of Philippine ICT-enabled industries, resulting to creation of more jobs. Of course, we have the call centers, no? We have call center agents, no? Maraming trabaho. Now, before the call center is being introduced to one place, of course, they are also collaborating with the coordinating, I mean, sa the ICT, no? So that the ICT can have can also do its share in uh, its countryside development. No? And of course, to establish the one digitized government, one nation. No? You know, we have a lot of programs of the government wherein the ICT is involved. The first was the DIMS, yung vaccination. Kami yung nag-spearhead dyan, vaccination sa COVID. No? And then now comes this SIM registration. Of course, the ICT is also the main actor in this uh, activity. And then yung national ID, uh, we have the business permits sa mga local government where we have joint circular with the DTI and DPWH and uh, of course the ILG and a lot more projects which the ICT is joining joint venture with other government agencies. No, and then the next our next mission is to support the administration fully in its achieving its goal. Now, that's why we are halos most of the government projects nandyan yung the ICT, no, involved kami. And then we should be an enabler, innovator, achiever, and leader in pushing the country's development in transition towards a world-class digital economy. So halos, yung na-mention ko na halos lahat ng mga ginagawa ng government, nandyan yung DICT. Kahit na we are only 6-year-old, no? Kahit yung mga cybercrime, cybersecurity, nandyan yung DICT. Meron kaming bureau dyan under sa DICT uh, na cybersecurity, yung uh, information, basta cybersecurity yun, no? Sa under cybercrime. And of course, we have a lot more, and I cannot mention it fully to everyone. But then, the bird's eye view of the ICT, para lang makilala ng mga participants natin. So, without much ado, I am congratulating the participants today. I know Ma'am Isay, the StackTrek will be giving you the best knowledge that you will be needing to be a tech professional. And once again, thank you, StackTrek, Ma'am Isay, and thank you for this chance that we can, that I, as the ICT, can is involved in your in this event. So once again, good luck. Thank you, and may God bless us all.
Thank you so much for that very warm welcome, Engineer Elmer. Once again, thank you so much for your support in this initiative of ours. All right, so I know you are all excited to do your first, to code your first program in 40 minutes. All right, and without further ado, I would like to call in our very own product manager at StackTrek to do the Code Your Future 40 minutes coding workshop. Miss Ariesa Ko. Ariesa?
Hello, hello, hello. Am I audible?
Yep, we can hear
All
you.
right. Hello, everyone. So, welcome to StackTrek's Code Your Future. Now, thank you, Sir Elmer, for that warm introduction and for the overview of what the ICT is. Okay, sorry. All right. So, I'm not sure if everybody here understands Ilonggo, but I guess nasa Region 6 tayo. Most of you do understand Ilonggo. So, so I know that here in Iloilo right now, or even in the nearby towns, now we are actually preparing ourselves in the celebration of the Nagyang. So later, we'll be having your opening salvo and such like in in other events. No? So apart from that, no, the Nagyang and as well as the events, no, wouldn't it be possible as well if with the help of the investors and one way to also attract investors is to strengthen the digitalization of Region 6. Okay? So, sige. Without further ado, I'd like to share my screen. All right. Okay. So, Code Your Future is an initiative of DICT and StackTrek ever since. Okay, the mission is very pretty much simple and straightforward to produce a more job-ready programmers. Okay, so I'll try to make this big. Wait lang. All right. So, my introduction may be a bit of overwhelming, especially if it's your first time doing software development. Okay, this is basically one of the fundamentals of software development. I would not discuss everything about software development, but I'll discuss something that we will be using later on so that you will be able to understand bit by bit what are the recipes in order for you to kickstart your career in software development. Okay, so quick reminder, we will be using the Python language. And with that, That language is very sensitive in terms of tabbing. Okay, so let's make sure that our spaces and tabs are pretty much the same. Okay, it should be the same. Okay, otherwise you will get a different output. Okay, so when we talk about data types, okay, as the name implies, types. What are the types of data that we will be getting? Okay, so number one, we have integers. So if you wanted to get a number that is a whole number, so take note, it's a whole number, it is called integers, or it should be an integer. Okay, so for example, 5, 11, 10, 20, 23, 23, 22, and so on and so forth, whichever number comes into your mind, right? Then we have decimal values, floating point. So if we talk about money, if we talk about temperature, no, it's very cold right now. Okay, here in Iloilo City, I mean, the usual, no, mainit talaga sa Iloilo, but lately it's a bit cold, okay, due to the weather. Okay, so let's say you will be you'll be creating a program that will detect, okay, the temperature of Iloilo City. So your data type there for temperature should be floating point. Okay, floating point siya because it will be 5 degrees Celsius, 10 degrees Celsius, 12.5 degrees Celsius, so on and so forth. Okay, so when we talk about temperature, when we talk about weight, when we talk about money, the usual na, you use floating point. Okay, but if you talk about age, for example, okay, your age, it should be a integer. So we don't say that I'm 5.25 years old right now. I'm 30.26 years old right now. So it's a bit awkward. So you need to think first the purpose of that specific data. Okay, what is the purpose of the data? Okay, what will we be using for the data? Right? So we have strings. So if we have numbers, the usual, we also have a bunch of letters. Okay? So strings are series of characters. Your name, a paragraph. Okay? A sentence. Okay, is a string. So what do we say characters? So characters are just equivalent to alphabets. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, so on and so forth. So if we merge them up, they will be called strings. If isa lang siya, then it's a character. Right? So this is how you print the string. Okay, later on, you'll see more of these in our activity. So, conditionals. So, as the name implies, condition. Okay, what will be your condition if you're choosing a clothes to wear right now? So, number one, you take into consideration where will you go. Number two, you also take into consideration the weather. So, what we mean by that? So, for example, medyo, maginaw ngayon. So, your condition or the decision making that you will be, okay, you will be doing is that, okay, it's cold. So, will I wear a long sleeve? Okay? Will I wear something that will warm me up? Would I bring a jacket, a hoodie, a coat? Okay? Okay. A coat, for example, okay, so that I'll not freeze when I go outside. I'll not catch a cold, for example. Okay, so for example, it's very hot, it's sunny. So what would I wear? Would I wear a sleeveless? Okay, something very comfortable. because it's hot outside. So these are the conditions that you think of every day. So um even what will you eat is also a condition. Okay? So for example, it's 10:32 and it's time for breakfast. Okay? You usually wanted to eat bacon during breakfast when you're down. Okay? These are the conditions that you will be taking into consideration. So here in your screen is a flowchart, a sample snippet of a flowchart. Okay? So when we talk about flowchart, okay, the flow of the specific, okay, program. So the diamond here is equivalent to a decision that you will be making. For example, if temperature is less than something, then I'll wear this. Okay, something like that. Now the decisions are everywhere. You when you think, your brain thinks of conditions. Okay, if gagawin ko to, what will be the effect? Okay, cause and effect. Okay, so here with me is our coding playground. Okay, so later on I'll be okay, I'll share the screen na lang for the coding playground first. Alright, wait lang. Okay, I'll share screen. Alright. Okay, so we're here. So first, no, for me to assure that we are aligned or we start together, join our course. You have your pre-session assignment being sent to you via email by our team. Okay, you should be able to see the course, Code Your Future 40 Minutes Coding Workshop for Non-Coders. Then, there is a blue button here sa gilid. You just need to click that one. Then you will be directed to our playground. Okay, you will be redirected to our playground. Okay, so once you're in the playground, kindly comment playground for me to be able to check as well if we are on the same page. Okay, so that we will start together as well. Okay, so while you guys are still navigating the platform, okay, okay, just wait for you guys. Okay, so we have the coding playground. Okay, since it's a playground, as the name implies, we will be testing stuffs here. Could play around. So when we talk about software development, it's actually as well about curiosity. Okay, you're curious how to make this, how this works, how it was created, and something like that. That's one of the good, okay, um, qualities of being a software developer is being curious. Okay, curious with a lot of things. Okay, so I guess pretty much okay. Let me try to switch up again to my presentation. Alright. Ayun. Okay, so this is our playground. So later on, you'll see that we will be using this playground to start, okay, your software development journey. Alright. So the usual, no? A typical adult or even minsan no, hindi adult, no? But like for example, you're a teenager, you're just a kid. Usually our parents will be able to teach us how to save money, how to be thrifty, how to spend wisely. Okay? So, but if you're shifting career, you graduated in college, okay, you're bit by bit knowing, okay, the expenses, no, sa bahay mo. Okay, mga galastuhon sa balay, no, for example. So, so this program would actually aid you, okay, in terms of checking if your income, okay, suits the bills that you have at home. Okay? So, pretty much no, as what Isai and Sir Elmer have announced as well, a career in tech will also boost your income. Okay? What's nice dito sa tech career natin is for us to be able to be very, very flexible. Because especially during the pandemic, a lot of employers realize that, okay lang naman pala to do remote. It's kind of efficient as well. You just need to have a good monitoring system, need to monitor your employees. But then, before, some of the employers are not very open-minded. But then COVID happened, a lot of changes have been made into our lives, even right now. Okay? So, knowing if your income is enough and how much percentage falls into that specific category. So, what do I mean by that? So, sa income mo, ilan ba yung napupunta dun sa food mo? Ilan ba yung sa water? These are the basic needs no, for a household. Ilan ba yung sa electric? And ilan ba yung napupunta sa transpo? Nagko-commute ka ba? Then, magkano yung pamasahe mo? How much is your fare? Or if you're actually driving your private car, how much is the cost of your gas per week approximately? Because, well, I know that the gas would change, okay, rapidly. So the inputs, okay, what do I mean by inputs? We will ask the user for their income, the food bill, the water bill, the electricity bill, and the transportation bill, which is one of the essential sectors of our budgeting in our daily lives. Now, even as students, no? For example, we eliminate water and electricity, of course, if we're living with our parents. For example, we're a student. But you also try to budget your food. You also try to budget the transportation um expense that you have. Okay? So these things are the things that we are asking our user for. Okay? This should be inputted by our user. So we have here some conditions. So if your income is less than like this, then your income class is lower income class. Then if your range is 24,164 to 144,983.99, you're in the middle income class. And if you're above 144,989,000, you are in the upper income class. So basically, I guess this is pretty much a Philippine standard for classifying your income class. Okay, the output. Ano yung purpose ng system mo? What will they output? Ano yung makikita dun? Okay, so output, total income and income class, bill for each category and its percentage. So based on your income, okay, ilan na pupunta dun sa food? Ilan na pupunta dun sa tubig ninyo? Ilan na pupunta dun sa electricity ninyo? Okay? So print if the income is enough and how much is your savings. So, sabi nga nila, no, you need to save during rainy days. Okay, by that, no, you need this budget tracker for you to be able to check. So, saan pa ako pwedeng mag-adjust? So, I adjust the food or grocery kasi di naman nauubos, ganun-ganun, nasisira lang. So, these are the things that you need to think of, especially when we are saving for our future. Okay, if the income is not enough, then print how much money is needed. So, for example, you need a side hustle or ano. So, from there on, from the output of the program, you will be thinking of your um, solution, makeshift solution. Okay, so I'll stop this one and go to the coding proper. Okay, coding proper tayo. Alright, there. Okay, so I guess you guys are in the playground. So if you have questions of or if you're encountering a problem, please do not hesitate to ask. So my teammates are on standby to answer your questions, of course. All right. So before we start, make sure that you select a language. So as what I've mentioned, we'll be using Python. So Python language has many career paths as well. You could be a data scientist, etc. Okay, and Python is a very friendly language. It's language for newbie friendly. No? When we say newbie friendly, it's more like an English. Okay, maintindihan mo right away. All right, so much for that. Okay, so let's start. So first, if you notice that we have series of conditions kanina. And with that, we need to put the value of the lower income, max. Okay? So that later on, makakapaggawa tayo ng condition. Is equal to 24164. Okay? 24,164. Okay? Take note that you could not put comma here. Okay? Kasi magiging string siya. Okay? So, it should be omitted. So, this one is in uppercase kasi it will not change all throughout the program. So, this is constant. Okay? One thing, no? When we name our variables as well, it should be something, okay, that we could understand. Okay? So, upper income minimum is equal to 144,984. Okay? So, these are the values. Okay. So, di ko pala na-mention, no? These are what you call AKA variables. So, we could actually relate variables into a container, parang jar. Okay? Yung container na yon will hold specific objects. But in your program, that container will hold specific values for you guys. Okay? So for example, a jar will hold candies. A jar will hold ano ba ang ganda? Wafers or biscuits. Okay? So these are just like containers that we use. Okay? We use to store, okay, our stuffs or objects na in real life. Okay? So total underscore bill is equal to 0. Okay, kasi wala pa. Okay? Food underscore percentage is equal to 0 to initialize the values. Water underscore percentage is equal to 0. Okay? Electricity underscore percentage is equal to 0. Okay? Transportation underscore percentage is equal to 0. Kaya ano pa ba? Yung savings mo, which we will be calculating as well later on, is equal to 0. Then yung income underscore class mo will be a empty string. Okay, kasi wala pa. Okay, it will depend later on our what you call condition. Right? So let's have the inputs. Okay. So when we ask for the inputs for the user, before I proceed to the inputs, kindly comment in variables for me to ensure that we are on the same page. So let's do it bit by bit. So kindly comment variables for me to ensure that we are on the same page. Okay? So sige, I'll wait for you guys. Okay. So kindly comment variables to check if we are on the same page. Okay, so that we'll be together in this activity. So let's do it bit by bit. Ayun. Okay, so let's do it bit by bit. So yung nakikita niyo sa screen, we declare variables that we will be using. So usually when we do software development, we analyze first on which path or which process are we going to do. So let's say, okay, ito yung hinahanap. So let's declare this one. Okay? Alright. So let's wait for the others. Okay. Alright. Sige. Habol na lang yung iba. Okay. Okay, let me go back. Okay. Then we will be gathering inputs from the user. So what are these inputs? Okay. Income is equal to float. Okay. So in Python, by default, the input is in string. So if we wanted to convert it, so bakit natin kailangan i-convert? To use that certain value in a mathematical operation. Okay, so because we could not multiply strings, we could not deduct on strings, no? Mathematical operations, sorry. Okay, float, okay, the float there is actually a way for us to um, make the string value from the input number. Okay? So, input function is a built-in function in Python to ask the user for inputs. Okay? So, food is actually equal to float and close input. There. Okay? So, make sure that when you open a parenthesis, you close them. Okay? So, this is one important to take note in programming. So if you open, there should be a close. They should come in pairs. Okay? So water is equal to float function, then input. Open, close. Okay? So electricity is equal to float function, then input. Alright? Kasi pera yung pinag-uusapan dito. Okay? Then transportation is equal to float, open, close, and inside that, input. Okay. So again, now comment input if you are done. Okay, comment input if you are done. Okay, I'll wait. Right. Comment input if you are done. Okay, so hello everyone for those people who just came in. So hello and welcome to Code Your Future. Okay, this is the first ever Code Your Future for 2023. Okay, comment input if you are done. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's do this bit by bit, guys. Now, it's okay. A disclaimer din. Hindi, yung software development is not a magic, no? You need to work hard for it for you to be able to master things. Okay? Okay, and if you encounter an error, that's normal. So especially when you're starting, even if you have a years of experience already in software development, um, from time to time, you'll still encounter errors. And that's normal. Okay, don't be dismayed na, okay, this is not for me because I got an error. So, hindi ganon yun. Okay? Alright. So, I can see that we are on the same page. Okay. Then next, we will be doing the computation. Okay? So, how do we compute? So, total underscore bill is equal to food plus, okay, water plus electricity plus transportation. Okay? If you could see, we added our expenses. Okay? So, next to calculate is the percentage. Food underscore percentage. O, ilan ba yung napupunta sa food namin sa bahay? Okay? So, basically, you cluster this up, then you multiply that one by 100 to get the percentage. So, food divided by the total underscore bill, okay, multiplied by 100 to get the percentage. Okay, you do the same in the other sectors. So, water underscore percentage is equal to open close parenthesis, water divided by total bill. Okay, so make sure that you abide with the PEP 8 standard. Okay, PEP 8 is the standard for coding in Python, multiplied by 100. Okay, so electricity underscore percentage is equal to open close parenthesis, electricity divided by the total bill multiplied by 100. Okay? Electricity percentage. Then, last but not the least, we calculate also the transportation percentage. So, bit by bit, we're doing hybrid already. Some of our transactions need to be face-to-face, so we need to include it now. No? Transportation percentage is equal to, open close parenthesis, transportation divided by the total bill multiplied by 100. Okay? So next, we calculate your savings. No? So savings is pretty much a straightforward computation. So your income minus your total bill. From there on, you will get how much you saved. Okay? Right. So if you're done, kindly comment computation. Okay? Kindly comment computation. So total bill is equivalent to everything. Every expense that you have, we have food, water, electricity, and transportation. Sorry. For the food percentage, we divided the food, okay, by the total bill, multiply with the by 100 to get the percentage. And you do the same in the other factors or the other expenses that you have. Then, for savings, it should be income deducted by your total bill. So, kindly comment computation if you are done. Okay. So, sorry if bit by bit yung pagka-discuss natin, no? So that you'll be able to process it up, no? Right? Alright. It's good that you guys are actually, okay, doing your work. Okay. So, disclaimer as well, when we do software development, we do read a lot of documentations, but other than that, no, practice will make us will equip us more will equip us as a skill that we wanted. So, hindi siya like if you're reading something, then you could be able to get this one done. No? Yes, but then practice, practice, practice. Just like when you're starting, or even no, right after starting the career in tech, you'll still be needing to practice, to practice. Okay? Okay, let's wait for the others. Okay, comment computation if you are done. Okay, so take note that your variables should be the same as mine. Okay, because it is key sensitive. So what do we mean by that? If you do it in a capital letter or uppercase, okay, you should, in order for you to call that variable later on, it should be the same. Okay? So, hantay ako konti. Okay, 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Then we have 2 sections left. Okay, we have the condition and of course, the printing of the output. Right? So, yung next natin gagawin is to check if anong income class siya. Okay? So, if ganito, then ganito siya. So, just like if I'll wake up today at 11 p.m., 11 a.m., then I guess makakapag-breakfast pa ako. But if I woke up around 1:30 already, magbe-brunch na lang ako. Kasi I skip breakfast already. It's breakfast lunch na siya. Okay, so parang ganun. You make several choices in your life. The moment you wake up, it's your choice to what to do next. Okay? So, yun. Alright. So, I guess I could proceed with the next section. Okay. The next section is what I call no kanina. So, sinahabi ko conditionals. So, if income is less than or equal to lower income max, colon, this is a colon, enter. So, you need to check on your tabbing. Okay? Then, income underscore class is equal to lower income class. Okay, so nasa lower income class siya. Okay, make sure that your indention and my indention is similar. Okay, that's pretty much very, very important. Okay, so else if, okay, income is greater than a lower income max, okay, and okay, so when we talk about and or, so these are logical operators. So if and, dapat pareho silang true. But if we will be using or, either of the values would be true, magiging true siya. Okay? So no worries if some of these things are not quite familiar to you, especially if you're just starting. So later on in your journey, you will be encountering them and you will get the gist of these things. Okay, and yung and operator, your or operator, because you will be using that naman. So, and income is less than upper income minimum. Colon. Okay. Income. Okay. Class. Is equal to middle income class. Okay, pag ito siya, income is greater than lower income max, pero less than siya sa upper income minimum, then, nasa middle class siya. Okay? Last but not the least, we have the else. Okay? If, else, if, then else. Okay? income class is equal to the upper income class. Okay? So these are just the conditions that you will be facing. Okay? So before we go down to the last part, I want you guys to comment conditions. Okay? I want you guys to comment conditions if you are done. Okay? Comment conditions if you are done. Okay? Okay? Comment conditions if you're done. Ayun. Basically, your career in tech, na, especially in software development, you really need to know how to use the conditions. Because just like the developers of Lazada, they use conditions. If your location is amenable with the deliveries, then mag-output dyan yung mga delivery, courier. But if hindi abot ng courier yung location mo, mag-output dyan na no couriers available for delivery. So just like that, no, even Lazada or even what app you're using are having conditions. So like for example, in FB, Facebook, okay, yung conditions dyan will be, for example, okay, sino yung nag-log in? Okay, so for example, me, Ariesa, I did do input my credentials. Okay, siya pala yun. Okay, then correct yung username at password, then go log in. Okay, parang ganun siya. Okay? Alright. So, we are down to the last part. Okay? The printing. Okay? So, you print. Okay, this is a print function. Then, when you print a string, you enclose them into a single quote or double quote. So, summary. Ganon. So, summary. Then, print, open, close, a income. Okay. So, when you wanted to append a variable, so dito, kukuha ka sa taas, okay, plus str, okay, open, close parenthesis, then income, okay, plus another string, which is a dash, okay, plus, okay, ano yung income class niya? Income class. So, if you are wondering, oh, ba't po Miss Ariesa, ba't di po kayo nag-str dito? Because income class, by default, is already a string. Okay? Pero, yung income na to is a number. So, you need to convert that into a string for you to be able to print. Okay? Next, print, open, close parenthesis. Then, food. Okay, ilan yun na pupunta sa food? Okay, ipiprint natin yan. Okay, so let's put a space here. Plus, str, food. Str is string. Okay, this is what you call typecasting. You are actually switching this type to this type. Okay, plus, okay, open, close parenthesis, open, close, double quote, PHP, okay, open, close parenthesis, okay, then, plus, okay, then, okay, there. Then this one, curly brackets, 0, colon, dot, 2F. Okay, so it means that you will be printing that one into 2 decimal places. Okay? Okay, let's check first. Open, close parenthesis, then curly, then double quote. You always check your double quote. Kasi minsan, okay, we're just humans. We do experience error. That format, okay, open, close, then food, underscore percentage, okay, and go out, plus, okay, then dito, may percent symbol, okay, and there, okay, so make sure that you have things in pairs. So this one, pair sila dito, okay, then this one, pair sila, okay, so I think I'm missing something, right, wait lang, okay, we need to check first, this one, and this one. Okay, should be fine. So let's take a look at first. Right, might be missing something. Okay. Okay, think we're fine. Okay, next we do the same as well with the other sectors. So print, okay, open, close, double quote, water, okay, plus STR, oh, sorry, water, okay, plus, so PHP, okay, tapos do this one, then close, okay, plus, okay, then curly brackets, 0 colon dot 2F to assure that it's 2 decimal places, that format, okay, water percentage, okay, sorry, should be here, right, water percentage, then we add a percent symbol, okay, and there, okay, right, okay, there, so let's check as well, dito, okay, this one to this one, this one, then this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, so you need to check the pairs. It's very, very important. So when I was studying programming, ito din yung yung mga dilemma. Okay, so minsan hindi mo din nakikita kasi, well, as what I've mentioned, you're just human. Electricity. Okay, it's the same thing. CR, electricity, then add addition, then this PHP, then the open close, okay, then add pa din, okay, sorry, plus, then go out, curly, 0 colon dot 2F, okay, so, okay, ayun, that format, sorry, that format, okay, electricity percentage, okay, plus, percent, okay, percent, closing, there. Okay, we could do the same for transportation. You could just copy as well. Now, if you think that it's of the same format, you could do this. You could copy. Transportation. Okay, so transportation. Yun. Let's change this one. Okay, Then last but not the least, no, you have your total bill. Okay? So print, then close. Okay. Yung label mo is yung total bill. Okay? Plus STR, total underscore bill. Okay? If you wanted to add, okay, the currency. Okay, PHP. Okay? So it's time for us to calculate the savings. Okay? If may savings ka ba o wala. So, if, okay, mag-if ka lang, savings, okay, is greater than or equal to 0, okay, then, we have a budget still. Meron ka pang savings na natira. So, print, okay, you are in budget. Okay? And you saved face amount. Okay? Plus STR, okay, savings. Plus double quote PHP. Right? Okay? So, else naman, pag wala kang na-save, no? You'll be printing you are on a tight budget. Okay? You are on a tight budget. You need a amount of money for your income to be sufficient. Okay? So, savings, okay, multiplied by -1 para hindi siya negative yung value na lalabas. Kasi ano siya short ka nga sa money. So, the value here that you will get is negative. But for presentation purposes, we we multiplied by -1 so that you'll get the positive value still. Plus PHP. Okay. So once you're done, you try to run your program. So it's okay if something will go wrong. Okay, it's normal. Okay, always remember that. Okay, so ano ba yung mga inputs natin dito? Alright, so for example, the income is 25,000. Okay, tapos yung dito sa custom inputs lagay tayo ng mga input. Food mo is 5,000. Yung water mo is 1,000. Yung electricity mo is, let's say, 3,500. Tapos yung transportation mo is 2,000. Okay? So let's check. So it's okay if you will be having issues. Okay? We're just humans. Okay. So for me, okay, it run, execute. Dito siya, execute. So, income is 25,000. You're in the middle income class. Then, 43.48% of your income, okay, goes in your food and other stuff, no? So, your transportation and etc. Okay, I might have missed something. Okay, wait lang. Oh, sorry. This should be transportation percentage. Okay, try it. Start to execute it again. Okay, so again. So transportation is 2,000. Then 17.39% of your income goes there. Then the total bill is 11,500 pesos. So you're in budget and you save 13,500 per month. And with that, you could buy some of your wants as well. Okay? So once you're done, kindly comment in budget. Okay, when you successfully run your program. Sige, I'll wait. Okay, if you have questions, kindly ask. Wala po bang space sa line 35? Okay. Line 35, Line 35, line 35, line 35. Ayun, may nasagot na pala. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, you could, well, you could, ano dito, could, like that. Okay. Oh, it won't matter as well. Ayan. Okay, so syntax error, kindly put there no yung error mo. Okay, so that my team will be able to assist you and my colleagues. Alright, so I guess that's pretty much it. No, my colleagues will still answer your questions. Go lang. No, but I'll give the floor back to Isai. So thank you so much, DICT, for the opportunity again to conduct our Code Your Future initiative. Sai, go ahead.
All right, thank you so much, Ariesa. And all right, so for those who successfully completed their code, congratulations. And for those na di pa tapos, don't worry, our team is still on standby to help you with some errors or may mga problems that you are encountered. Thank you so much, Ariesa. All right. Okay, so we are not yet done. All right, so please still stay on this workshop as we will be having another part of the event for this morning. So there you have it. So you already started your journey in becoming a tech professional. So you're already one step ahead, no? You're already able to code your first program in 40 minutes. All right? So to help you for those na di pa tapos, you can see or you can view the full code here. We'll also be sending it in our comment section. So that's the full code. It's bit.ly/CYF-Jan13 full code. So you can see. So di nyo siya makakopy. So you really have to code it from scratch. All right. Okay, and with that one, let us proceed to the next part of the workshop, which is the full stack bootcamp info session. So in here, you will be learning the existing program of StackTrek, which is our full stack bootcamp info session. So you're already one step ahead of your programming journey. So if gusto nyo pang i-continue, this bootcamp might be something for you. And with that one, all right, I would like to call in our very own head of growth at StackTrek, Miss Haifa Karina Baluyos, to tell us more of what this full stack bootcamp is all about.
Today, you are very interested to pursue a career as a coder in the IT industry, but isn't confident with your skills or with having zero or minimal experience. Then this opportunity is for you. In the next few minutes, you'll learn about the StackTrek Full Stack Bootcamp that trains you to become a job-ready programmer in just 4 months. So as you can see here, you have two options. The first one is the co-living bootcamp. This is the first of its kind here in the Philippines as it combines both learning and lifestyle into one exciting and rewarding experience. It means you will be living in one building with other boot campers and you will be able to leverage all of the amenities and the social experience of learning with other boot campers. And then the other option is digital. It is virtual. That means you can take this boot camp anywhere. By anywhere, it means if you are in the province, then you can take this boot camp at the comforts of your home. Or if you enjoy traveling, then you can also take the bootcamp while you are traveling. Now, for you to be able to understand and get a picture of what exactly are we going to do when we enter the boot camp. So, let's assume that you already applied and earned a slot in the boot camp. Here in the next few minutes, you can also imagine and also experience virtually what it is like, what you will be doing, and what will be the experience like learning with StackTrek. So the first thing that you do in your day is have the daily discussions with your trainers and peers. So since you will be building real world applications, always remember that in this bootcamp, we focus on your practical skills, the skills that you can really use and immediately practice. And in your daily discussions with your trainer, you will be covering various topics. And the topics that you will be covering will depend based on what module you are in during that day or during that week. So remember, you are building real world applications, and the benefit here for you, especially if you have zero experience yet, is that at the end of the boot camp, you will already have a bunch of projects that can showcase your skills based on the real world applications that you already built. So the next thing that you do after your daily discussions with your trainers and peers is that you now go on and do and complete your hands-on coding modules. It also covers advanced curriculum. We want to focus on the topics and the skills that is relevant today, not relevant 5 years ago, but relevant today and in the future as well. So, after you go through the module, do the exercises, learn the things that you need to learn, once you hit a bump or you're having a difficulty, the platform or the bootcamp has a one-on-one live trainers capability. And what exactly is this? So in just one click, when you are having a problem with the exercises that you're doing or the project that you are doing, in just one click, you get connected to the next available trainer, and then you will be able to chat with that trainer immediately. So you can share your screen with the trainer, you can code together with your trainer, and you can discuss with the trainer with the challenges that you are having. As you can see, it's quite different because as you code together with your trainer, it feels like it's very interactive and it's very personal because the trainer is focused on you as you try to learn that specific skill or try to resolve that specific challenge. So here we would like to show you what it is like. So here we have an example of a trainer named John, and John is talking with his trainer and trying to consult the problem that he is having. So on the right side, there is that chat. And then at the middle is you can see the code that they are working or coding together. And this is an example of one of the projects from one of our boot campers. So they are building real world applications so that at the end of the boot camp, again, you will have a portfolio ready that showcases your acquired skills. But one of the important things that we also would like to highlight is that in this bootcamp, it's not just about the technologies that you learn. At the start of the bootcamp, you are going to focus on the module that builds you your core foundation. And having a strong coding foundation allows you to learn different technologies faster. The full stack bootcamp has demo days. So we have demo days each month, and what I will show you is one of the websites built by one of the programmers, and that he was able to build this website in just 1 month in the bootcamp. So as you can see, even if you have zero background, the bootcamp is beginner friendly enough for you to understand and be able to build websites even if you have zero background. In the StackTrek Bootcamp, the platform that you will be using is the most advanced training technology here in the Philippines. And the big difference here, we are more focused and having you do more coding hours. If you do more hands on, you are able to apply immediately the skills that you just learned. The more you apply the skills, the more you realize the things that you need to improve on. And as you learn and apply these skills, you get better and better at it. There you have two options, the co-living and the digital. Digital is virtual, so you can take this one anywhere. And co-living is that you will be living with other boot campers and learning at the same time. Now, we would like to add more details on what the co-living is like. So the co-living bootcamp, you don't have to worry about anything else but to learn and experience life. You don't have to worry about spending for food anymore. It is already covered. Also, the accommodation is also included. The good thing about it is that beyond just learning, of course, we need to live our lives. There is a rooftop wherein if you need a breather, you can just be there, get some air. There are lounges that you can chill around. So in the co-living bootcamp, it's really different than just a typical bootcamp. You learn because that's the main thing that you want to do in the bootcamp. But also there are in-person sessions wherein you get inspired from people from the industry. In the co-living bootcamp, there are barbecue nights, movie nights, and weekend parties that you can be part of and socialize. You can also leverage on the amenities and gym program. This is what it looks like to be part of the co-living bootcamp. It's very different. You learn, but at the same time, you have fun. So the co-living bootcamp is situated mainly around BGC and Makati. So you can imagine that if you want to also go out, it's BGC is just 5 minutes walking distance. And the benefits of being part of the bootcamp is that we have job partners wherein we negotiated with them that if you are a graduate of the bootcamp, you will have at least 25 to 30K starting salary. And this is quite high considering that you have zero experience and you are still starting out. So one of the key benefits here at StackTrek Full Stack Bootcamp is that more than just a learning, we help you accelerate your career. So don't worry about having zero experience. Don't worry about being a non-coder and you want to enter the industry. Because if you finish and be a graduate of the bootcamp, you already have guaranteed job interviews. And if you graduate at the top 30, then you have guaranteed job offers already. There's no stopping you in getting the IT industry. As long as you are with the StackTrek Full Stack Bootcamp, then the opportunities for you is beyond just learning. It goes over to you landing your first job and landing a highly paying job as well. So here, why IT? These are just the published rates of IT today. If you have 1 to 4 years, you will be earning on average 45K monthly. If with 5 years, you will be earning around 80K. As you level up, let's say to senior manager, you can even go to 172,000 for your monthly salary. Once you are able to enter the IT industry, the first step is the hardest, but once you are already in, over opportunities are left and right. So you really have high earning potential once you are able to enter the IT industry. And with that one, if you are interested, you can apply now. The link is here below. It's bit.ly/StackTrek Bootcamp application. And if you have questions, then feel free to find us on Facebook. You can message us there. And we hope that the StackTrek Full Stack Bootcamp is one of the opportunities that you will leverage on as you enter the IT industry and land your first tech job. And with that one, thank you so much, everyone, and have a good day.
All right, so there you have it, our full stack bootcamp info session. All right, so let me return to my screen. There. So if you are interested to join our full stack bootcamp, you may message us at our official Facebook page, or if you still have further questions, no, or you could just simply message us. Or there is an upcoming info session about the full stack bootcamp this coming January 24, and you may register via bit.ly/StackTrek bootcamp-jan 24. All right. So, I think there are still participants here who are trying to solve, no? So, how about for those who completed their um, code? How are you feeling right now? Kanina parang nabasa ko na you're excited. So, after that brain racking coding, how are you right now? Okay? So, can you post in the comment section kung ano ba yung feeling nyo right now after completing, or siguro yung iba na hindi pa tapos, how are you feeling right now? All right. So while waiting for your answers to come in, we apart from the request of certificate of participation, we would like also to request you to fill in the form. This is for the DICT attendance. All right. Um, Make sure to fill up the form. It's bit.ly/CYF2023 underscore attendance. We have also posted the link on the comment section. So please fill in the form. Apart from the certificate request, we would like to request you to fill in the form. So the link can be found in the comment section. This is also for the certificate of participation. Make sure to submit your information at bit.ly/CYF region 6. All right. Okay, so we have here, okay, done with the coding. I did it and it feels nice. Oh, okay, that's good to hear. Okay, it's fulfilling, no? At least it's easier than Java or CSS, so I had fun. Ayun. So ano ba to? Are you gonna pursue a career in tech already? All right. How about the others? Kumusta naman yung first coding ninyo in 40 minutes? Python is indeed easier than Java. Yes. All right. There. So once again, if you have more questions about the bootcamp, feel free to message us at our official um, Facebook page. That's fb.com/StackTrek. We would also like to invite you in our upcoming soft launch for Stack League 2023, the Philippines' largest online programming league, this coming January 16, Monday at 6 p.m. All right? So make sure to reserve your slot at bit.ly/StackLeague23 soft launch. So once again, Stack League is the Philippines' largest online programming league. So for those who are into coding, or who are programmers, or are interested to pursue a career in tech, this competition might be something also for you guys. So join us. You may also email us at info@stacktrek.com for more inquiries. And this is not the only, so this is the first, no? This is the first event that we have, and there will be more for the coming months or for the whole year. And make sure to get the latest updates by visiting us at fb.com/stacktrek/events. So once again, we would like to invite everyone to join the Code Your Future FB community. Get a chance to connect with fellow Filipinos learning how to code, connect with career shifters, and get the latest news on upcoming workshops and career sessions. And there you have it, everyone. Once again, congratulations for coding your first program in 40 minutes. So once again, I would like to remind you to please fill in the form for your DICT attendance, which you can find here on the comment section. And also for your certificate of participation, We have also sent it in the comment section and join our Code Your Future FB community. So we hope to see you. So yung mga first timers kanina, hopefully on our next workshop, magiging second timers na kayo, no? So hopefully we will be seeing you in our next coding workshop. So once again, congratulations for taking your first step into becoming a successful tech professional. And of course, thank you so much, DICT Region 6, for the support for this initiative, for this specific workshop. And once again, we hope to see you on our next coding workshop for non-coders. All right. Okay. So once again, this has been Isa, your host. Have a great day, everyone, and I hope to see you soon again. Bye bye.